everyone! Welcome to Get Crafty. This week we're going to make fidgets. Remember, if you don't have all the materials at home, you can contact Devon Public Library to have a kit put in with your curbside pickup that will have the materials you're not likely to have. For this craft, you will need a popsicle stick or craft stick, scissors, a pipe cleaner, any beads large enough that the pipe cleaner can go through them, and things to decorate your craft stick or popsicle stick with, such as a marker or paint. So step one is pretty fun. You get to color in your stick. And when you're coloring your stick, remember to put something underneath, because otherwise this happens. So the next thing you want to do is take your little rubber band and put it on one side. So you want to put it as tight as you can without ripping it, so that it stays nice and tight on one of the ends. Leave a little bit of space so that it's not falling off. And what this is going to do is make sure that the pipe cleaner isn't going to slip off the end. So it's basically like a little stopper for when the pipe cleaner is on. So now we grab our pipe cleaner and we put about maybe a finger's length of the pipe cleaner to one side. And remember that you want to tie it in front of where the rubber band is, and you go and you tie it like a regular knot. And the trick that I've learned to make it tighter, because you're not going to be able to tighten it completely, is to take both of the sides and twist so that it gets nice and tight. And then you want to wrap the very edge right over a couple times. And then you might want to get an adult to cut for you, because the edges are very sharp and it's no fun getting stabbed with one of these little guys. Now that you have one of the ends tied up, you want to take the end that isn't tied and you want to put in your beads. And you want to use usually about 8 or so. You can put a little bit more or a little bit less, depending on whether you feel like you want more or less beads in there. And there we go. And once you've got all your beads in, you are going to make a little bit of an arc, kind of like a bow and arrow. You don't want to make it too big, but you also don't want to make it too small, because you won't have enough space to move the beads around. And you tie up this end. And then you put in your second rubber band. And you can put the rubber band in first if you think that's going to help with tying the pipe cleaner later. So you want to put it tight, and then you want to wrap this around a few times so that it's nice and tight. And then you want to wrap it this way for a little bit, and then you're going to want to cut over here. So again, it's probably better to ask a grown-up. And once you do that, just remember it's going to be sharp on this end, so it might be good for them to press that in for you. And there you go. Then you just move the beads one way and then the other. And now you have your very own fidget, which you made yourself. Did you like this craft? Share a picture of your stick person with us on Facebook or Twitter by using the hashtag #GetCrafty. We have a bunch of fun things planned for the summer, so make sure to check us out on Facebook at Devon Library, on Twitter at @DP_library, or on our website, devonpubliclibrary.ca for more information.